Deranged Airsoft here, and we're looking at our Deranged Stabilizer for the PTS Masada. We figure we need to clarify a few things about this. First off, this is made for and is sized for the Magpul PTS Masada itself, not the A and K version. This is the PTS version. We do not have an A and K to test it on. The barrel system in the A and K is different. We also are getting people that are wanting to buy it and put it into their MSK, which we are all for, but just know that this is sized for the PTS. So when you get it, if your barrel, when I show you how to install this, if the specs on the barrel for the MSK are different than the specs on the Masada, which I believe they are because they look different, like the way that they are assembled is different, this hole here may not be wide enough, and this hole here also may not be wide enough. Like you may actually have to widen the space between the teeth and make this hole a little bit bigger, I believe, for it to work on the MSK. We don't have an MSK to test, so if you're an MSK owner and you've purchased one, try to make it fit. Send us some pictures of what you needed to do to get it to fit. Maybe we can work together and collaborate and try to get this made for the. It'd only take a little bit of tweaking, I believe, for it to go onto the MSK. But this stabilizer has absolutely nothing to do with the handguard on the Masada. It only centers the barrel with the upper receiver. This part right here is the only thing that's contacting the upper receiver, and a small piece right there. And all it's doing is holding the barrel center with the upper receiver. It has the handguard itself is not attached to this at all. So just keep that in mind, that this is not a handguard thing. This doesn't fix any handguard wobble. It only fixes any barrel wobble that you may get, or barrel deviation, where when you ratchet it in to the trunnion, sometimes they kind of turn themselves a little bit to the right or the left. Well, this will help to make sure that everything lines up nice and straight inside of that receiver and inside of the trunnion. Alright, so the way that you put this on, and this is the same for PTS owners or SV owners, is you pull back on your piston, the fake piston basically, and then you put the stabilizer, the skull of the stabilizer goes towards the front. You just slide it onto that piece. It'll be a little tight, especially when you first get it, because there's build-up material that when they print. And then you just pull it back, up, keeping it in that spot there. And you may ask why I have the elastic band on it on my barrel. You can watch one of our other videos where we show the quick battery change in the Masada. That's what it's there for. Just pull your piston back, put the teeth down onto the barrel, and just slide it all forward, and it sits nice and snug on the barrel. And then when it goes on into the upper receiver, it centers itself. And I'll grab my other gun here to show you what it's like when it's on. So here you can see, let me get it here. You can see that the barrel is in, it's centered with the upper receiver. The little roof itself sits nicely into everything, and it fits in there nicely. These teeth do not contact the handguard at all. When the handguard goes on, it slides over this part, and nothing is attached to the handguard. These two big openings here are accounting for like a little extra room for those that are using a different handguard on the Masada that's not the stock tri-railed handguard or the polymer handguard, so that there's a little bit of error. If you have like screws that are a little longer, you can still slide it in and out without contacting this piece. We use it with Psycho's Argonaut's guard that he has on his FG Masada. Those cuts were designed, and they're pretty deep, so you have to, I mean, you need quite a long screw to hit that. But that is what this is for. It's just to center this barrel, and when it's centered and locked in, it is solid. You can't move it right or left. It is centered with the upper receiver. It is locked in the trunnion, and everything is straight and centered with each other. All right. So we just thought we would clarify that, show you how to put it together, and what is actually holding it. It's this piston here that's holding it, and that is how it works. It's just to center the barrel. Will you see, everyone is asking, will you see accuracy increase with this? Possibly. Okay, we have been running these for several months before actually opening them, and our guns still shoot straight. We didn't notice. It didn't all of a sudden become a laser gun, and that's what everyone's wanting, is a laser gun, but it's not going to. It's just going to be one error or one way for you to keep everything straight and to ensure that you're not getting, the reason why your BBs are going in a certain direction is not because your barrel is off center. This is helping to center it, helping to eliminate some variables. Alright, because accuracy and distance really is determined by a lot of things: your FPS, your bucking, your barrel length, lots and lots of different things, your hop-up system, the BB you're using. So we can't say 100% that you drop this in and all of a sudden you're going to shoot a 3-inch grouping at 100 feet. That's not accurate. But it will eliminate one variable from the system, and also keep your barrel solid in the upper receiver. Alright, but thank you for watching. I apologize for the background noise. Our sprinkler system's running, and I hope that this video is a little bit informative, shows you what it does and how it works. And please, MSK owners out there, please order, if you've ordered one, please get it and show us what it needs to be fixed. We'll try to work with you and get an MSK one going, so that way there's no modification necessary. But thanks for watching. This is Deranged Airsoft, and we will see you guys out on the field.